Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
Tell you what, partner, he might just be a rookie, but he certainly looks the part of a veteran NFL starter. Sounds like one leading the offense out there. In a lot of ways, he is advanced as a first-year quarterback, and he came in and was right at home with the
A run for Debo here to start the drive.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Here's Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I don't believe that that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just you mean because it's the opening drive, maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said, listen, I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation, we'll go for it early just to set a tone in this game.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Purdy bootlegging it.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, 49ers.
37 yards for Christian McCaffrey. And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
So out comes the Patriots offense as they'll get their first shot at things here. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And he's a young man who's always believed in his talents. Didn't have many offers out of high school, ended up at Houston Baptist and put up monster numbers. Decided to take the next step and go to Western Kentucky, and he did it again. Set NCAA records for passing touchdowns and passing yards in a single season. Now the big jump to the NFL. This guy's like a very skilled point guard. Knows how to deal and put the ball in the proper place with every throw.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Play fake, and now here's Zappe.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Zappe.
Open man is born. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Looking to throw, Zappe.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10.
McCaffrey running up the middle, and he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Niners are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive.
And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years.
Here we go, set!
Off the fake, Zappe.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Zappi fakes a handoff, looks to throw it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Now Zappi.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
Folk's kick is good.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well, somewhat calm, only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49ers settling in for their next drive.
And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Zappi.
On the right side, open is Gesicki. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Zappi.
And this is caught at the 8.
And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here's Zappi.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots are back within a score.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That's caught downfield by Kittle.
Then he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
34 yards to gain that time, another 1st down.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
A loss of 2 there, second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
On second down, here's Debo.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's caught by Debo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie, because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Zappe now on 1st and 10.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10. Once again, here's Zappe.
Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
And Zappe to throw.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken from about the 12. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Here's Zappe trying to forget that pick 6 on the last drive.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Zappe's throw here taken in by Gesicki.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down.
Zappi.
And he fires one incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit. We're not even at halftime.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find... Hey, Charles, give me water. Oh, geez, Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Bailey Zappi leads his offense back out.
And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3. characteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. He's got a man complete.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Zappe to throw on 1st down.
And this is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
From the 17, Zappe,
And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
and they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Well, they go with a tight end carry. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Stevenson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
On for the extra point is Folk. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
From the 10.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other. That has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
On 1st and 10, it's Samuel.
And he's got some space here. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. One play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone.
Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
From the 6. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Holding, receiving team.
I don't know what the heck he was doing. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Zappi from the gun.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He did an okay job of absorbing. Secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver. Possess the football and turn it into a catch.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Zappi.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Devontae Parker, 61 yards.
And the Patriots get a bit closer.
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Now Folk for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. So that drive, 4 plays.
And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
From the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he goes out right around the 39. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now on first down, it's Purdy. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Pats are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now Zappi.
And
on 4th down, it's Zappi.
toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Zappi looking to throw it on 1st down.
Open man here, the tight end, Henry. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Again, it's Zappi.
This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here's Stevenson.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Ramondre Stevenson.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Here's McLeod from his end zone.
The 49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
72 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Play action, now Purdy.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
Rolling to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away.
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Niners have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. This one now, Charles, you'd have to think all but over.
I would agree with that because this offensive line, they've been physical from the first snap of the game, and it's taken a toll on this defense. And it was never more evident than on that play right there. They continue to move the line of scrimmage forward, and they open up enough space there to get their guy into the end zone.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Zappe's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Zappe back to throw.
He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Parker, 42 yards.
And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. I mean, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So nothing doing there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes, and boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Out of the gun, it's going to be Samuel with a run.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
On second down, here's the option.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're going to run the jet sweep on third down. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
You know, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Zappe to throw.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to them, it's a winnable game, and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Zappe. He's got Smith-Schuster.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Now Zappe.
Out right to Bourne. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. Throwing again on second down.
Zappe.
Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43.
They'll throw again with Zappe. That one on the money to Bourne downfield.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2.
Zappe's going to throw for it.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield? Either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves. That's going to be key for them.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
2nd and 11. Now here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.